Vass slept. He hadn't had a good sleep for days, and the only sleep he had got was unconsciousness.
As opposed to conscious sleep.
This state of exhaustion prepared him in no way for what was about to come. The door burst open, and the interrogator dragged in Crix, a long trail of blood oozing from the wound.
The wound.
Vass looked up with the commotion. What's all this?
What's all this commotion?
His eyes were blurred, and it looked like the interrogators were hauling a dead body up to the wall. His eyes cleared, and he saw the dead body was Crix. Only he wasn't dead. He was Crix. He jumped with a start, ripping at his bonds in anger at the state of his fellow soldier.
What have you done to him, you piece of merde?
He screamed, foaming at the mouth. The interrogator grabbed Crix and slammed him against the wall, pulling out a gun and digging in the back of Crix's head. Tell me what you're doing here. Why did you come? Crix turned to face Vass, an expression appeared on his face. Help me! He grimaced.
I swear I will kill you.
Vass screamed at the interrogator. Ah! Tearing at the wire that held him, the interrogator put his head to Vass's gun, his gun to Vass's head.
I have a gun?
I would love to see you try, he mocked. He was about to pull the trigger when Vass kneed him in the stomach and then kicked most of his ankle out of place. The gun slipped over to where Crix lay, just out of reach of his hands.
God damn it.
Again. Crix had longer arms. Vass continually kicked the interrogator until he stood up, soaked and socked Vass in the face. What?
Oh, the interrogators.
Oh, I see. I thought Crix did.
The slang for punched.
Several wounds reopened and spilled blood onto the floor. It was around the place, or on. The interrogator took the opportunity and pulled out a combat knife at his face. So his waist, slashing at Vass's face.
My face.
Vass ducked and the knife cut through the metal wire. It is how on earth do you duck like that?
I have no idea.
Freeing him, the blood flowed slowly back to his hands, and he felt his strength renewed.
Never mind your hands, help me.
However, the interrogator had already stood up and swept Vass's feet from under him, pressing the combat knife up to Vass's neck. His head suddenly cracked and spilt all over the floor, leaving a gaping hole leaking blood like a tap. Vass kicked the body at him and looked up to see Crix holding the smoking gun at arm's length.
Thank you,
said Vass, panting heavily.
Now, let's go. Let's go straight to chapter 5.
Do you want me to do it? Do you want to do it?
Yeah, chapter 5.
You go.
Chapter 5.
Oh, who's this?
Oh shit, who is this?
It's Kran.
Oh, it's
It's
Kran.
Kran.
Alright.
Kran.
What? Wait a second. No, let's just pause this.